It was a rainy, gloomy day in England, 1564. The streets of Manhattan were abandoned. Nobody was outside. Gothic houses lined the streets.
Jeremy, an aristocrat, was peering out of the stained glass windows in his two-story house. Suddenly, Jeremy notices a small child standing out in the rain. He had seen this child previously in the news article reporting deceased persons. Jeremy quickly noticed the weather being forced upon the child, and he looked to his wife and said,
"Bitch, give me that sweet ass. I'm thirsty." Quickly, the wife retaliated.
"You ratchet-ass homo bitch. You ain't getting none of this."
Jeremy looked back to the melancholy street and noticed the child had a spade in its hands, and it appeared to be signaling Jeremy to rape and bury his wife alive. Jeremy took this the wrong way and took his biddings to the family cat. Jeremy thought to himself, I ought to go outside and see what that slut on the street wants. Strutting, Jeremy found the child in the fetal position, holding a sign saying, "Do not sodomize thee, for the second coming of Douche McBocker may be upon us."
Jeremy heeded the advice and found a poor animal and decided to sodomize it with a dandelion. Jeremy felt like hammered shit for what he had done, so he was quick to hang himself. Only he didn't. The Oxford douchebags of Oxfordington found Jeremy anus ready for a sweet, sweet nos. They took him under his wing, and all he had to offer was a drink of gin. Back to the story. The time is 1987. Jeremy had lived and worked a prosperous life making shit up in the dictionary. He's most notable for his private word, garfunkeldoodle, meaning sodomize that fucking cat with a rose.
Well, any fucking ways. Today was Jeremy's last day. He was going to quit, so he did one last work. He changed the word communism from meaning you-know-fucking-what to the very definition of failure. This was not just any day. The next day, the new edition of the Bible dictionary was to be released. Jeremy found a deep hatred for his crimes, and he then sodomized himself with a pickaxe. He soon puked out anal warts and bled through his anus. And then he died in 1845. If you visit the Oxford office to this day, you will see the ghost of Jeremy Duschenheimer lurking the halls of that Gothic.